Hi friends, this is my second video. In this video, I will tell you about how to prepare for English section to ace in bank exam. So, in English section, you will see that there is comprehension of. In pre, you will see that they will ask the comprehension for 10 question out of 24 out of 30 question. They will ask approx 10 question from comprehension. 5 are fill in the blanks, 5 are close test, and 5 are match the following, and 5 are from we have to arrange the sentence in serial order. This type of question we will see in pre. So when I am preparing for bank exam, actually my English is also very weak, very weak. I am from English medium, but still my English is very weak. So when I when I started preparing for bank exam, I make up my mind that I will start reading newspaper daily, so it will increase my reading skill. Because in bank exam, you will see that grammar question will come. Matlab, out of 30 question, 5 to 10 question it will come from grammar section. Matlab, you have to select which part of the sentence is wrong. You have to select that. But rest 25 question or 20 to 25 question are based on reading skill and vocabulary. So I will guide matlab, I will say to you or guide you or want to tell you that if your grammar is not good, for those students whose grammar is not good, they should concentrate on reading skill and vocabulary. And for those students whose grammar is good, then it is matlab, it is more advantageous for them to focus on grammar plus reading skill plus vocabulary. So for those students whose grammar is not good, or they don't know the basic of grammar, like me, like consider myself only. I also don't know the basic of grammar, and I am not interested in learning the rules of grammar. There are various rules, you will forget that. So what I did is I focus on reading skill. So I started reading articles from the Hindu editorial plus there are opinions. There are 3 4 articles based in Hindu newspaper in a editorial and opinion section. You can start reading from their editorial section. So and start reading from Economic Times. Pick any article and start reading it, whether it is related to banking or sports or politics or any department. Start reading any article from Economic Times. Start reading any article from Hindu. These two newspapers are enough. So what I did when I started when I'm doing preparation for RRB clerk in I think my pre is cleared. My RRB pre got cleared, and main exam is on 7th October 2018. So what I did is before the 1 month, I started reading editorial, The Hindu. I am reading before that also. Matlab, I am reading before all that also Hindu editorials and articles. But what I did in that month is I started reading editorial of the Hindu, and I made a register of vocabulary. So which word I found that I don't know the meaning of that word in the when I reading the editorial, I started writing down in register the word which I don't know, and write down the meaning of that word. So in at 20 days, I made a vocabulary of at least I think 600 to 700 words of Hindu editorials. Hindu editorial 600 to 700 words. I made up the book, make the vocabulary, and I start revising that vocabulary every day. So my vocabulary got better. So it helped me in reading the article in a better way because in 600 to 700 words which I made the vocabulary, 90% or you can say 80% of words are used in Hindu articles or Hindu editorials. These words, those words which I write down on register, these words only are used in Hindu articles and Hindu editorials. So it makes my English better. And I scored in Arabic, I scored of 34 out of 40 in English section. In SBI also I scored good marks. In SBI PO mains I scored 34 out of 40 marks in English, I think, because of only reading skill and vocabulary. Because if your reading skill is good, you can also can do the questions of grammar, but because by reading the grammar question you can identify that you are in subconsciously you can identify that in this part of the sentence something is wrong. Means I want to say that in pre 20 to 25 question will come from reading skill and vocabulary, and mains 90% of paper will come from vocabulary, if from reading skill and vocabulary. If your reading skill is good, if your vocabulary is good, you can score maximum marks in English. I'm saying for those students whose grammar is not good, because don't waste your time. Don't waste your time to focus on grammar, because it will take more time and hardly you will get any result. But if you focus on improving your reading skill and vocabulary, then you will get the better result. You will get better marks, because majority of the portion of English section will come from reading skill and vocabulary. I have said that reading skill, for improving your reading skill, you have to start reading articles of Hindu and the Economic Times. Any article, whether it is editorial or simple news, start reading from Hindu and Economic Times. And any word, if you founding that you don't know the meaning of that word, start writing down in the in make a register and start writing down on that register. Every day, if you read 10 article including editorial and opinion, and if you write 50 words, 40 words, 30 words, in 10 days it will become 300 words. In 20 days it will become 600 words. In 30 days it will become 900 words. Say it will become 1000 words in 1 month or 2 months. Your If you start revising it 1000 words, if you start revising in 1000 words, 90% of of any article, if you read, you will encounter that words which you have written in your register and revise. If you properly revise it, 90% of that word will come in your Hindu editorial, in your Economic Times editorial. Even you can take a business standard editorial. I am genuinely saying that please focus what I am saying, that please focus on what I have said, that start you reading the Hindu articles and editorials, and write down the word which you are not able to understand, and start revising that word, and make at least they do this for at least 1 month. You will able to write 900 words, and if you remember that 900 words, then your vocabulary will get better, and it will result in your improving your reading skill. And my first advice is to read from laptop. If you have a laptop, read from laptop, not mobile and anything, because in exam also you will read from desktop only. So it will be better for you to read from laptop the articles instead of reading from physical newspaper. Start reading from laptop. Please, student, try my advice. I am sure that you will get better. Your English will improve, and you will able to score good marks in English. I am saying this from my personal experience. My English is also not good, but I have improved by writing vocabulary and reading articles from Hindu and Economic Times. And I am able to score above 30 marks in every exam in English. My speaking English is also not good, but before I'm not reading the articles and vocabulary, it is worse than that. What I have right now. So I hope that you will consider my advice and you will focus on what I have said. And if you like the video, please subscribe it and like it. And if you have any doubt, so ask in comment. All the best, students, and best of luck for you for your future exam.